So, right now I'm driving around Arches National Park. I'm not holding the camera this time. I've actually got it mounted in a thing. So don't worry about safety there. But I've been thinking about something this morning. I've mentioned on Twitter how I am not a religious person. I don't believe in a sentient, godlike creature, or creatures, plural, that created everything and has designs for our lives and world and all that stuff. But neither am I totally atheist, where science and logic rule my world. I'm kind of in this weird in-between zone where I do believe that there is something amazing and bigger than me and just wondrous. And I can easily understand how people would turn that into a godlike creature to explain the things that we don't understand. And I can also understand how people who have grown up around a godlike world can discount that and say, but there's so much in our world that doesn't jive with a sentient godlike creature, and they rebel against that, and I'm atheist, I don't believe in God, and blah blah blah. And both of these are legitimate standpoints and views, but I think one kind of ignores the other in both. If I had to choose one of those two to more closely associate with, it would be the atheist, scientific-minded, everything is explainable even if we can't explain it yet. Logician. I believe in logic and I believe in science. I don't believe that there is a sentient thing out there controlling our world. Having said that, I also believe that there is plenty of space in that worldview for just absolute wonder and amazement and holy crap, take your breath away beauty. And if you look at the things around here, around Arches, around Bryce Canyon, around the Grand Canyon, all of these places that I've been sharing with you and these giant red bluffs, humans would never be able to create this. Granted, we could destroy it, but adding entropy to a system is cheap and easy. We wouldn't be able to build something on this scale. And we've built simulacrums, there we go, of it at places like Disneyland, but that's not the real thing. And just thinking about the amount of power and energy and time that had to go in to building a thing like this, to creating it, is kind of amazing. And even with the scientific knowledge that I have, and I'm not a scientist, but I am an engineer, and I grew up in a logical mindset, and I've taken enough science classes that I understand, at least at a high level, how these things were built over the millions of years. But that doesn't take away from the sense of wonder and awe that I feel every time that I see them. And I think that the strict atheist view of, oh, well, that's science, and we can see the lateral, the layers of the sedimentary rock and blah, 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 all of that ignores that wonderful awe sense. And sure, fine, maybe it's just chemicals floating around in my body and in my brain. Whatever, I don't care. There's still space for that. And I just don't think that they are mutually exclusive. I don't know. Maybe that's just the chemicals in my brain talking, but I love seeing all of this and thinking about how it came to be and how beautiful it is and all the nature that's around here and all the little creatures and critters running around in these little scrub brushes and the cultures that have lived here long before us white dudes did. Yeah, there's definitely enough space in here for awe and wonder. Anyway, this is a longer video than I usually post on Twitter, so I'll probably put it on YouTube and link to it. I don't know. Anyway, tell me what you think. I don't I don't hold anyone who is religious. I don't mind religion. I don't mind believing in a godlike creature. I do take issue with some of the things that people do in their name. Some of that's serious bullshit. Anytime you have to justify your action by invoking your God, you're probably doing something. You're already on the defensive. You're probably already doing something you shouldn't be doing. But that's different than being religious and believing in a God. To me, it's all just different personifications of the same wonder and amazement. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people personifying it differently. Just don't use this beautifulness to justify doing horrible things. That's really my biggest issue with religion. Anyway, gone on too long. Thanks for listening.